Hey guys, I'm back and doing my second video, and today I'll be doing what if Rimuru was in Chilio. Now, I'll be actually be doing I'll be teleporting Rimuru. I'll be doing the anime Rimuru mainly because I really never read mangas or light novels such as that. My voice sounds weird. I don't feel good today. Anyways, now the video will start with Rimuru heading to the forest. Anyways, and while Rimuru was heading down the forest, suddenly he fell off something ravine. At first he just wanted to fly off, but something weird happened. He can't transform for some reason. He was still in his human form, but he can't transform. As he keeps falling off, he tried to summon Ranga, but was unable to summon him. Then suddenly, he fell into something of black abyss. And then it was dark. When he woke up to some hay, and saw a castle and a bunch of people, humans, demi-humans, walking around the streets. Rimuru was, where am I? Son. Well, then he walked back and asked where he is. The people were confused and said this was the country of Melmark. He said, wait, Melmark? I never heard of that country. The people were a bit, they weren't really were like confused, and they attacked this guy. So Rimuru tried to see if he can fly, and sure enough, he can fly again. But something weird is amiss. He felt something bad is about to happen, so he flied off into the sky, and sure enough, he arrived in the inn. He asked how much a night, and he said 1 silver. And knowing that his money of this country, he went to a pawn shop. I don't know if there's a pawn shop in the anime or if it was a manga, but there is. Rimuru would go there and went there and gave him some gold in exchange for some silver. The clerk was surprised by this and just gave him the silver. He went back to the inn and gave the silvers to the innkeeper and went down to his bed. Afterwards, he decided to go down and maybe get something to eat. Then he saw two people. A man with green clothing and he looked Japanese, and a woman with red hair. Rimuru, seeing that he's probably Japanese, went up to him and said, "Hey, you're Japanese, right?" And Rimuru was surprised. He said, "Wait, how do you know that?" Rimuru was like, "Well, you look the part." He said, "Wait, but that's impossible. I was summoned here." He was like, "You're a summon?" And I was like, "What's a summon?" He said, "I'm a hero. I'm the shield hero." Everyone was shocked, and he started thinking. He realized that he's been transported to a different world. So, he met now for me, became friends, and asked what he was doing. After he said, "Oh, just leveling up. Because I'm the shield hero, I don't really get to level up as much. So I'm only level 1. Rimuru was, "Oh, you wouldn't mind if I join your party, right?" And now Rimuru was like, "Sure, go ahead." And Rimuru joined the party. So Rimuru asked what it's like to be a hero, and now for me respond, nothing much. Basically you just adventure a lot and try to level up. And Rimuru was surprised that this guy doesn't even care that he's a shielder. So that night, Rimuru decided to go to bed, and he said goodnight and head back to sleep. And you probably know where this is heading now. Or next day, Rimuru kind of woke up because of the sound and heard nights, and he asked, "What's going on?" I said, "Shield Hero is convicted of sexual assault on the on the Princess Malty." Malty? Who's that? He said, "It's the red girl that joined Naofu's party." He was like, "No way Naofu would do that." He asked Naofu. He looked for Naofu and asked, "Naofu, is it true that I assaulted you?" He said, "No, it's wrong. It's not true." And Rimuru thinking like, there's no way this guy would have. Wait, never mind. He asked Great Sage if he lied or not. Great Sage said he doesn't know. I don't know if Great Sage could actually read minds, but probably not. But after thinking about it, Rimuru said, "You know what? I'll believe you, kid. But if you really did, I'm gonna kill you." He was like surprised by this. He was like, "Really? I didn't thought you would believe me." Rimuru was like, "Yeah, man, I believe you, bro." Anyways, so Rimuru and Nafi started training and learned more about the skill. They visited Erhard, aka the smith guy, this blacksmith that owned the shop, and they started asking him for more things to know about this world. One day, after doing some leveling, they met up with some thugs. Rimuru, knowing these guys are thugs, tried to scare them off, but Nafi had to take care of them already. And there was this guy in a black suit saying, "Wow, wonderful. Good job." At least I forgot what he said in the anime, but let's just try our best here because I decided to change dialogue for a bit. I guess he asked now for me he was interested in slaves. Now for me at first thought he only had Rimuru, so why get a slave? But then when the slave trader said something about them not find their masters, now for me started saying yes, I will do it. Followed yes, I'll do it, and followed the slave trader. Rimuru was hesitant at first, but decided to just join in and see what happens. While in the slave traders there tent, they found a raccoon girl who was sick to the bone, and I didn't know where this goes. Now for me, seeing Raphtalia in the cage made him think about the fact that she is a girl like mine, and if he can probably just throw her out or leave her for dead. Which, if you didn't know, that was his real thinking that he hadn't used. And Rimuru were thinking full sorry for this girl, so they bought her, and then they brought her to the inn. Rimuru actually gave her some healing potions, so Nakami did have to make those herbal potions. And no, they started trading again. Of course, I decided to make my Raphtalia either bow or either magic user. So think about it, I might just make her magic user like a mage and start using her for that specific reason. Since Rimuru is already quite very good in defensive, they don't really need much more offensive power. So I think something like support magic should really do well for the team. And I guess that's it. See you next time. Bye bye.